Hey guys, how we doing? How we feeling today? Emilio here. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about today? Well, we're gonna talk about Charlie Puth's brand new album, Charlie, his self-titled third album. So, okay, here we go. So, okay, how long, no pun intended, is Charlie's album? It is 12 songs long, 33 minutes and 2 seconds long at that. So 12 songs, for me, 12 songs is a pretty good album length if you ask me. And 33 minutes is quite digestible, so yeah. And a little, in case you need a reminder of who Charlie Puth is, his biggest hit to date and his breakthrough hit at that was See You Again with Wiz Khalifa for the Furious 7 soundtrack. That was in 2015, 7 years ago. So Charlie's been around for quite a while. He's a singer-songwriter. He has a pitch-perfect voice. Perfect pitch at that. And well, some of his other biggest hits to date have been from his debut album, 9-Track Mind, One Call Away, Marvin Gaye featuring Meghan Trainor, and We Don't Talk Anymore featuring Selena Gomez. Then from Voice Notes, his second album, we have hits like Attention and How Long. And from Charlie, this brand new album, we have Light Switch. And also Left and Right featuring Jungkook from BTS has also been a big hit. And now Charlie Puth is best known perhaps by his huge following on TikTok, where he educates, his followers with music production and stuff like that. And he's been teasing a lot of his new music there, so that's why he's having a lot of success yet again on the charts. Okay, so prior to the album release, Charlie had been teasing this album ever since 2019. He released 3 droplet singles. Well, they turned out to be droplet singles because none of them made it into the album, which were I Warned Myself, Mother, and Cheating on You. Then he collabed in 2020 with country star Gabby Barrett on her Hot 100 Top 3 smash hit, I Hope. This is when Charlie bounced back, talking about chart success. Then he released 2 droplet singles in 2020, Girlfriend and Hard on Yourself featuring Black Bear. And then he properly began this new era with Light Switch, which he released in January of this year, followed by a bunch of droplet singles. Well, not droplet, promotional singles. That's Hilarious, Left and Right, Smells Like Me, I don't think that I like her, and Charlie Be Quiet. So basically he released half of the album before the actual release, which if you ask me, that's a little excessive, but you do you, Charlie. You do you. Then, okay, onto the album itself. So we start out with the first track, That's Hilarious. Excellent start to the album. And Charlie sings, you took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it back no more. So when I see those tears coming out of your eyes, I hope it's me therefore. So yeah, Charlie is basically saying, to this girl, you did me wrong, I wasted a year with you, and I'm never gonna get that time back, because that's how life works. We can't get time back, and we can't go back in time. Even if we wanted to, we can't. So yeah, he's like, screw you, you really did me wrong there. Then, and also, That's Hilarious is the first of my 6 highlights of the album. So half of the album is actually comprised of highlights, so that's pretty good if you ask me. So That's Hilarious is one of my highlights from the album. Then number 2, Charlie Be Quiet. Charlie sings, Charlie Be Quiet, don't make a sound. You got to lower the noise a little, the noise a little, because if she knows you're in love, she'll run away. So yeah, Charlie is he's giving himself a little like talk, a little pep talk, and he's like, okay, Charlie, don't, you're gonna scare this girl away if you show that you love her, you like her, you're into her. So be careful with how you express yourself towards her. Then track number 3, Light Switch, the lead single. This is a super radio friendly song. I can see why it was a hit. And then Charlie teased the song quite a lot on social media, especially TikTok, as we already mentioned. Then track number 4, There's the First Time for Everything, another highlight for me. This is a highly energetic song thanks to the crisp production. Charlie, not only is he a singer-songwriter, but also a music producer. So he has produced and written songs for a bunch of other artists like Katy Perry, with her single Small Talk. I remember perfectly that it was for that song. And then, okay, so Charlie sings in this song, never thought that I would cry with somebody, but maybe there's a first time for everything. And also he sings, never thought that I'd be dying to kiss you, but maybe there's a first time for everything. So yeah, basically he's talking about these first times, talking about, in a relationship. So yeah, I mean, we all go through that. We all go through our first times in general in life. So, okay. Then Smells Like Me, track number 5. Charlie sings, your laundry dipped in my cologne, because it takes you back. Tell me, do you ever miss me when I'm gone? Wondering what body I'll be on. So yeah, basically Charlie is trying to make someone jealous, trying to make a girl jealous, because he's like, I bet your clothes still smell like my cologne, like my scent. So, and he's like empowered, he's like, okay, so not only that, but I bet you're thinking about who I'm sleeping with, or who I'm messing around with. Yeah. Then, and this is also another highlight for me. And then track number 6, Left and Right, featuring Jungkook of BTS. This is clever production right here, because when they sing, I can hear over here, I can hear over there. It literally, you have to listen to it with headphones, because when they're talking about the left part, you hear it in the left side of the headphones, and vice versa with the right side. So it's pretty clever there. Kudos to them. And okay, moving on to track number 7, Loser, another highlight for me. Charlie sings, now I'm a loser, why'd I have to lose her? I'll never recover, I'll never be fine, because I just might get a little too drunk, so I won't think about us. Sorry, voice crack there. So I won't think about us. And yeah, basically Charlie is putting himself down, sadly, and he's like, I'm a loser because I just lost a really special girl in my life, and he even thinks that he won't recover from that he might even drink to forget about her, to numb the pain. But obviously, guys, that's never the solution. So yeah, just gonna add that. And this is another highlight for me. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but okay. Then track number 8, When You're Sad, I'm Sad. This is a nice piano ballad, and Charlie sings, when you say, please come and get me, so I never get to give my love to someone who actually deserves it all. Because I turn around and you're there saying, please don't go. So yeah, this is the only ballad on the album, and on Pop and Bop, we love a good ballad. So I appreciate Charlie for giving us one. And he's basically like, because I turn around and you're there saying, please don't go. He's talking about this girl that she doesn't want Charlie to leave her. That's what I'm interpreting that as. Anyway, let's move on. Track number 9, Marks on My Neck. This is an explosive beginning with the production and Charlie's powerhouse vocals. Like, the song really pulls you right in, ever from the right from the get-go. That's what I was trying to say. Then Charlie sings, "On the surface, you were perfect, but you didn't really come to stay. Now when I look in the mirror, I slowly watch you fade away, because all I got left are the marks on my neck." So yeah, basically, Charlie's realizing that this girl he's talking about, for him, she was like the it girl for him, um, but it didn't last. That girl came and went, and all he has left from that girl are the marks on his neck. When they, were intimate with one another. Moving on to track number 10, another one of my highlights, "Tears on My Piano." Charlie sings lyrics like, "Lately, you're responsible for all these tears on my piano." So basically, pretty straightforward here, that Charlie's saying that this girl, that she's the reason why Charlie is so sad and playing the piano, but like crying while doing it, feeling bad. And now then on to track number 11, the last of my 6 highlights on the album, "I Don't Think That I Like Her." Charlie sings, "Meet her parents, meet her brother. Then she starts sleeping over the crib on weekends. Like a real relationship, oh no. I don't think that I like her anymore. Girls are all the same. They just want to see me fall apart." So this is pretty sad stuff that Charlie's saying, because I can relate to that, because for example, in my dating life, I haven't had like a really good track record, so I can see why he's saying things like girls are all the same, they just want to see me fall apart. Yeah, I can relate to that in general. So yeah. Lastly, track number 12, "No More Drama." This is a nice song to end the album on, like on a good note, on a closure-like-esque note. And not only that, but Charlie sings lyrics like, "Now I'll never go back to that feeling. Baby, I ain't wondering about everything we could have been. I got no more drama in my life, and it's been amazing. I'm so glad I finally realized I'm better without you." So yeah, Charlie is basically so content and blessed that he has no more drama in his life. Well, obviously there's always, there's always drama, and that's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say here is there's always going to be obstacles, but as long as there's not a lot of drama going around in your life, then that's all the more bearable. So he's like, thank God I finally have no drama in my life for once. So I can relate to that also, because right now where I'm at in my life, things are more peaceful. They're more there's more bliss in my life, and I can see that Charlie is feeling the same way. Okay, so now that we talked about all the tracks on the album, what are the current themes and concepts that are being touched upon this album? So, okay, basically Charlie's talking about his troubled love life, his recurring heartbreaks, and he's learning to know his worth. What he will tolerate, what he will not tolerate from girls, from a relationship, from a partner, a romantic partner. So yeah. So my final overall thoughts on the album. This is a notorious step up from Charlie's previous album, Voice Notes, and this is his most personal and genuine album in his discography thus far. So now to answer the question, is this Charlie's best album? Yes, without a doubt. Yes, by far, this is Charlie's best album to date. And now, what score do I give Charlie by Charlie Puth? I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is a pretty good score if you ask me. And yeah. Now, before I go, let me just remind you guys that to follow Pop and Bop on social media, go to Instagram and Twitter, and it's at Pop and Bop. That's the handle name. On TikTok, we're at Pop and Bob 1, and on Facebook, we're simply Pop and Bob. So, yeah, guys, that was my review, Emilio's review for Charlie by Charlie Puth. This has been Pop and Bob. I'm Emilio Fernandez, and thank you so much for listening. Catch you next time. Take care.